Hi and welcome back to another lesson. In today's lesson we are going to be learning about how to copy non-adjacent cells from one spreadsheet and paste it as adjacent cells onto another spreadsheet in Excel. Okay, here we are. Let's have a look at today's question. So the question of today is quite lengthy. There's about 4 parts to the question, or more like instructions telling you what to do as part of the question. So let's go ahead and read it. Point number 1 is asking you to open the spreadsheet, or we call this a workbook. The word workbook and the word spreadsheet actually means the same thing. So wherever you see the word spreadsheet, you can think of it as workbook. Wherever you see the word workbook, you can also think of it as the spreadsheet. I hope that's clear because this is very important. So I read again, open the spreadsheet or workbook called destinations. Then open a new worksheet. Now I hope you have completed lesson 19 and 20, which is the last 2 lessons, because this is where I introduced the words workbook and worksheet to you and explained it thoroughly. So you must please have that understanding before you attempt this lesson. So open a new worksheet in this spreadsheet. Open the spreadsheet workbook ski budget 3 and then copy the cells A2 to A9 and C2 to C9 so that they become adjacent columns on the new worksheet in the destination spreadsheet starting at cell A1. Now that sounds like quite a lot, quite a mouthful. However, it's actually a quite simple instruction. So I'm going to break this down for you. First thing is asking you to open one spreadsheet. And then on this spreadsheet, you just create a new worksheet. You then open another spreadsheet. You copy some cells, this range is here, and you paste it on this new spreadsheet, new worksheet on the destination spreadsheet starting at cell A1. Let's have a look. So the first thing you need to do is have these 2 workbooks open, destinations and one called ski budget. If you don't have these 2, you can open any 2 spreadsheets as an example, doesn't really matter. So I have already opened them, so you can see one is called ski budget 3 and one is called destination. So I need to copy something from, or the A2 all the way to A9 and C2 to C9 from this workbook and then paste it into this workbook but on a new worksheet. That's what the question is asking, so let's have a look at this. This is ski budget 3. Now the question is asking us to copy A2 to A9. Now remember to hold down the control key to highlight non-adjacent cells, which you learned in the last lesson. So I'm holding down the control key, highlighting C2 to C9. I then need to copy this. When something is ready to be copied, you'll see these lines outside the range. I then go and open my destinations workbook. Now it's asking us to create a new worksheet and paste it there starting at cell A1. So I can't paste it on this question 1 that I created. I can't paste it on the mileage worksheet. I need to create a new one. So all you have to do is click on the plus sign. Now we're pasting it from cell A1. So it is very important that if you have by accident clicked on another cell such as D9 here, all you have to do is click on A1 and then paste. But before I paste, let me just take you back to the question, because it is saying copy the cells so that they become adjacent. Adjacent, which means side by side on the new worksheet in destinations. So we copied non-adjacent. It's asking us then to paste these two sets of ranges of columns of cells as adjacent. Let me show you what happens when I click on paste. So there's my new sheet I created. I'm on cell A1. Now if I just going to go ahead and just copy that one again, because it took it off, because I've been changing a lot of stuff, moving from one spreadsheet to another. It just got rid of my copying. So let's go back to destination on cell A1, and if I just paste it now, look at that. When you do paste something, whatever you have copied, it will always paste it side by side. In other words, adjacent. You'll paste it in adjacent, side by side. All I'm going to do is just widen these two columns, and look at that. There's nothing in between. If I just take you back to the spreadsheet where I copied from, you can see they are not together. They are non-adjacent. But because I pasted, Excel automatically does paste them as adjacent, because these are the two things you have copied. So whatever you paste, it does paste together. Okay. So that's the end of this lesson. So before we finish, just a quick little tip. I do recommend you initially open both of the spreadsheets before you start copying and pasting. It is a lot easier to do it in this way. Otherwise, sometimes if you copy the cells and then you go and open the spreadsheets, it may get rid of the copying of the range that you have done. And just like in this example, it happened to me, you may have to go back and copy it again. So it is recommended that you have both of your spreadsheets open and then go and copy and paste it. So on that note, this is the end of this lesson. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please do like and share with your friends and family, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I hope to see you in the next lesson. Until then, take care and goodbye.